You're stepping into the energetic field of embracing change. I know, it's hard. Change is hard. And sometimes when we're faced with that dynamic, a lot of us want to push it away. I know I'm a victim of it as well. Changes are occurring within my life, my mindsets, and my environment. And I'm just like, I kind of like me. But out with the old and in with the new. You're having to embrace change. Embrace the change and welcome the new possibilities. Bravery is going to be needed at this time in order to do so. To come into the new reality of changes that are happening all around you. Bravery is necessary. Face the unknown with bravery. Trust your steps. Because that's what you're walking into when you're embracing this new change that's coming into a lot of people's reality. It's the unknown. People are like, what is this? What's going on? It's the unknown. And you're going to need to be brave in order to face that unknown era that we're going into and trust your steps, knowing that whatever I do and however I move forward into this unknown, I know it's going to work for me. It's going to unleash a new creative zone for you, a new creative path. Creativity is your inner expression. Unleash it. Again, out with the old, in with the new. So that old creative that you once used in the last environments, in the last society, in the last mentality is not going to work into this new mentality. You're going to have to creatively embrace the new creative side of yourself, to unleash the new creative side of yourself, using determination to back it. I found some new gifts, some new skills, and I'm determined to make sure that this works for me because it feels good here. Determination is going to be necessary. Determination is going to be necessary just to embrace the change. If you're not really determined to embrace the change, it's not going to happen. If you just think it's just going to pop up out the blue and just be done for you, that's not how it's going to go to sleep one way and wake up and the change is there. Yeah, the change in the environment that's around you will be there, but will you have changed? So you're going to need determination in order to get things done, in order to do so. Okay? And that's facing challenges with determination. You can achieve anything. You can achieve those toxic habits, those relationships, things and systems and programming that just no longer serve you. And in order to get out of it, determination is going to be necessary to lead you to this land of prosperity. If you're looking to walk through this gate of prosperity, and aren't we all? Okay, to tap into that sovereignness, that real prosperous energy. Prosperity comes from hard work and the love of life, the love for life. Right? Okay, and giving gratitude to the process, to the change, the process of change along the way. I know it sucks. I tell myself this all the time. Like, I do not want to go through this. Trust. But I have to give gratitude to those past things because they created me into who I am today. Because I embraced those changes, whether I liked them or not. Because trust, there's a lot of stuff I went through that I was just like, I shouldn't be going through this. But then I had to question myself as into why am I going through this? And then give gratitude. It's not you being appreciative for obstacles you face. It's just for you being appreciative to the growth that you're bringing in to this new dynamic of yourself, this new mentality of yourself. And that's what ultimately allows you to be like, I can exhale, release that, and bring in gratitude. Release comes after that. I can release that. I can exhale, whether I want to accept it or not. You know what I'm saying? Because gratitude don't mean you accept abuse. Doesn't mean you accept toxic environments. Doesn't mean you accept toxic things that are transpiring or happening to you. It just means that, okay, it's happening to me for a reason. Let me figure my way through this. And then once you come out of it, you're a stronger person. Then you're like, oh, I learned something about myself, right? And then you have to release that old dynamic now. Okay, before you embrace this change and face the obstacle that brought you to this gratitude. That was the old mind. But once you get past it and you actually can show gratitude to the experience, then you've released that old you and freed yourself to a new mentality, right? You know, the birds exiting the cage. They thought they were stuck in there. They couldn't find a way out the whole time the gate was open. The whole time there was an opening right there. They had to release themselves. We went out. They went running around in a circle in this cage, bumping into each other, and the whole time the gate was open. And it took one of them to go through it before the next follows. And honestly, that's also a pattern that happens here. Once a few people start seeing others embrace this change, being brave enough to embrace this change, being determined enough to embrace the change and tap into a new creative form of their self, it opens the gate and the door for a lot of others to do so. And not to follow, but to creatively create their own bravery, lane, and change within their life and lifestyle and dynamic. Release. And that's where you're headed. They free now, right? They're free to soar however they want. Okay? To create new grounds wherever they want. Now the creativity is in their hands. It's not stuck in this cage. It's in an open playing field. And that's where you're trying to head to. Being creative in an open playing field. And releasing those things that no longer serve you. All right? Give gratitude along the way as you embrace this prosperity that's coming in.